like an assemblage of cultures and races.
In English, the combination of two different cultures or more than two different cultures? Oh, she's black. She's so black.
I think Beyonce is in between being black and white.
Black.
I think she's black.
I think she's mixed race, in my opinion.
Well, I always think she's black because she's definitely not white.
I think she's always, at least in her last music videos, kind of embracing her identity as a black woman.
Aside the fact that up until recently she's been, speaking, most of her music has been on black, emancipation or black women representing themselves in a good way. Beyonce has, that figure is never a white message. I'm just gonna be real, that figure that she has, the Queen Bee figure she has, is a black person's figure, or a Mexican, a Latin American, a Latino's figure. It's not something you get with white people, and I consider her as black because even with the way she talks, especially when she's giving press conferences, she has the African American accent, not the English, the white people accent. She says things like, I ain't gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this, Those are not things that you hear white people say. Those are things that black Americans came up with, And she uses words like Negro in her songs, and people wouldn't complain because it's blacks that call blacks Negro.
She's supposed to be black, but then when you see her pictures, and to some people, they actually think she is not the typical black woman.
Well, I've heard that she has a multiracial background and ethnicity.
I would say she's black based on her skin color. The person's appearance.
Family,
the way they speak, your educational background and your cultural background and your habits.
I mean, it's gender, first thing that comes into my mind.
How they carry themselves, their attitude. I think identity should be built up by people's own experience. It's a very complicated thing. It's not just some simple text like female or male.
its own, slot, but it's not in totality, it doesn't, play so much role in it. But yes, race does, matter in a person's identity.
Apart from gender, race and class are the other two core factors in determining one's identity.
To an extent, yes, it does.
They're both factors, they're both important factors, but I wouldn't say they're enough.
It's definitely not enough.
Music as well as other things which construct emotions and emotional wants. I think things which have to do with emotions and focus on the affects of individuals are very important in terms of identity.
I identify quite a lot with the music that I really like, and I think it shapes you. If it really touches you, it does have an influence over you.
Music is definitely one of the factors will, build up your identity, because music is part of the culture.
She likes her skin color and she enjoys being in that skin color, but if someone wants to use her as a personality, because she's not just Beyonce, she's now a celebrity, that people look up to. So if people want to use her to inspire a different kind of audience, I don't feel there's a problem with it.
To see Beyonce really embracing feminism and really putting forward like a force between women. I think that's just marketing promotion. I would love to see it as a real, but I think all the feminist discourse that she has produced around her figure is just to sell, because that is what's cool. Feminism is really cool at the moment. I don't know why, but everyone seems to be understanding it wrong, just like as a tool for selling more records.